like which one is kind of like the harder one to win, like the Champions League or the Europe or your League Cup or your league? Sorry.
It's harder to win the league, in my opinion, because
you got to be consistent throughout 38 games.
Yeah, like with a cup, like yes, like obviously you gotta have a great stacked team, but like there is a lot of luck that you could ride with. Like the easiest example is Chelsea in 2012 in the Champions League. Their team sucked, and they won the Champions League. So like with the league, you gotta be consistent, like week in, week out. Like injuries are hampering you. Like I'm gonna say league.
Yeah, because even Di Matteo in that season too, Di Matteo took over the team like halfway through the season, didn't he?
Yeah. Days of this year's Tuchel.
Exactly, right? Yeah. So that's the thing, like definitely something to be, because the league has other factors to it too. It's not only if you're doing well, it depends on, again, if you lose that game and if the rest of the league is really working towards your favor, right? Because everyone's facing everyone twice. There's always going to be competition. Injuries are going to be really a big factor. But again, when it comes to tournaments, it is one or two games past the group stage, obviously. But again, it comes down to how your league team's going to be placed into the tournament. If you're going to have the easier route through it, which is your competition? Is your competition really going to be up against a really top level team or not? And then whether are they going to have injuries or not as well, right? So it definitely is hard for both. And again, it always comes down to injuries. But again, league is definitely much harder for me.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. But it's similar, but it's more manager based. So I'm gonna make Conte as like the head focus of this. So yeah, as we just talked about, he's not great in European competitions. But yes, he did make it with Italy all the way to the finals in the Euros. Is he like are managers who don't win European competitions kind of underrated? Because Conte took Juventus, a 7th place Juventus to win. How many did he win with us? 4 Scudettos. Then he took a 4th place Chelsea to win the Premier League. Then he came to take Inter to win the league, to beat Juventus for their 10th. Like in my opinion, I hate the way he coaches, but in my opinion, he's one of the best managers in the world right now. He just gets kind of underrated because he doesn't have that UCL or whatever. He's not great in Europe, right?
You're right. They definitely are underrated because people are still giving Pep a little bit of flack that he hasn't taken City to that UCL yet. So as many league titles he's winning, like people want to see that like UCL in your hands to really get that GOAT, like top tier manager ranking.
But I feel like Pep is given a lot more respect. Not because that's saying he's not due for the respect. He definitely deserves respect a lot. But again, he still hasn't won the UCL, but you still hear more of Pep over coaches like Conte, over coaches like who else can I come bring in there? There's like Zidane. Like again, he's done so well. Like
but those coaches some of the best teams of all time. Like they like Zidane has those 3 UCLs under his
Zidane's a bad example I gave. I don't know.
Pep Guardiola has that Barcelona team that he took to win the UCL. Like teams like this, he has those teams under his pocket.
You can't really
Conte
compare.
Doesn't have
you can't really
compare.
You can't really compare a Conte to anyone else because Conte too, like he's won so much, but still hasn't reached like club level football to the max or Champions League, right? So
yeah, Conte is definitely like a little underrated. Like this guy has 5 league titles in his last 7 seasons, and I was coaching for Juve, Chelsea, and now Inter. Yeah, so that's something you gotta take into consideration, right?
That's really good.
Every time he took over, they were not the top team in the league.